everybody, my name is Lena Request. So today I'm going to be talking about the topic of leadership. So leadership is a word that you guys have heard a lot, right? So today we're going to be reviving that word by looking at its deeper core when we talk about business, like business. So first, what is leadership? Leadership refers to the skill of a person, and that person must have the skills of motivating, of standing up, of presenting, of being a role model, etc. And so they're usually the one that is going to motivate others, especially their employees or their friends or their partners or their cooperationship. So they must be the one that have the basic skills, have the ability to encourage people, to motivate people, and to push people into their zone of work. And so things that a leadership should do is very, very wide. First, that they have to step up and do the things that they usually don't, that others people don't. So what do I mean by this is that since they are a leader, right, they must be the one that's going to start a cultivation. They're going to be the one that's going to start changing things, that's going to make an impact, right? And it does not necessarily have to be something that's that big. It just needs to be something that people would worship, people would value, and so they are going to be the one that's going to push those to its boundaries, and so they could be qualified as a person that have leadership skills. Secondly, is that they should be able to motivate others. What do we mean by this is that they should be able to push, to encourage, to make sure that, okay, they all have the same goal, they all have the same management, they all want the same achievement. And lastly, they should be a role model for their employees or for their workers. What do we mean by that is that they should be more, they must be somebody that's compassionate with their work. They should love their work, and they should be making sure that others people would follow that role model and continue to improve. Because leadership, when you are a leader, people will follow you. If you're a dictatorship, your people will follow your path. If you're a benevolent dictatorship, they will follow your path. If you are a non-profit organization leader, they will follow your path. And so that is what you want to make an impact on people's life. And so you want to be a role model, and at least a good role model for people. And so again, today we've talked about leadership. And so first, what is leadership? Leadership refers to a person standing up or motivating others or making an impact or basically managing a whole team, a whole corporation, or basically just two persons together. But still, leadership is very important because without that, you cannot manage your work properly. And leadership is a very important life skill and soft skill that you should always have, so that your work and your study path will forever be smoother. Thank you for listening to this video, and goodbye.